Hello, this is Chris Hadley with Fairway Independent Mortgage, and I'm currently doing a video series highlighting the 4C's of lending that we use to purchase a home: credit, capacity, capital, and collateral. This is our first video in the series, and we'll be talking about credit. My goal is to help you understand what credit is, why it's important, and how it is analyzed, and also to help you maintain your best credit score. Your credit report is simply a record of your debts and payment history that anyone who is lending you money will use to gauge your likelihood to repay the money that they will be lending you. Based on your credit record, the three credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, will give you a credit score. This score is then used to evaluate the risk the lender faces in lending you the money. Credit scores range anywhere from 300 to an 850 score. The higher your score, the better. Your credit score is determined by many different factors, including payment history and whether or not the payments have been made on time or late, the amount owed on credit cards in relation to the credit limit, the length of time your accounts have been open, with a long history being optimal, and whether or not you've opened and closed accounts in a short period of time. And also the different types of credit used in use will play a factor. In the graphic, you can see what an ideal mix of credit looks like. Credit scores change over time based on these factors, so if you're unhappy with the score you currently have, don't fret about it. There are a lot of things you can do to make it better. Here are just a couple tips to maximize your credit score. First, make all your payments on time before the due date. Keep your credit card balances below 30% of the limit at all times, even if you pay them off every month. Don't open and close accounts frequently, and whatever you do, don't let bills ever go to collection. That's a big red flag. I know that's a lot of information, but I hope you're still with me. I promise you, I'm almost done. Sometimes I'll be on a call with a client and we'll be talking about their credit score. And they'll bring up their score and they'll tell me what they found online or something like that. And almost always that credit score is slightly different than what I've given them. It doesn't mean they got a wrong score from somebody else or that I'm giving them a wrong score. It just means it's different. They might have been using a little different model, that sort of thing. Maybe Credit Karma, or they went to their bank and got a car loan and they gave them a scoring model that's slightly different than mine. But everyone that's lending you money is going to give you a Fair Isaac credit score. We're going to give you a special mortgage credit score. All right? So you can also get a free copy of your credit report every year by going to annualcreditreport.com. They will charge you a small fee for the credit score, but the credit history is free. I would recommend getting a copy from each one of them, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, every year, because they can be slightly different. Now you know just a little bit about credit and how it works, and if you need more information, you can certainly give me a holler. I'd be happy to help in any way that I can. Thank you for tuning in, and next week we'll talk about the second C in the home buying process.